Race and tribe represent a group of people with members of the same race sharing physical traits, while different races have distinct traits. This concept of race is often depicted in various anime, where these animated races form clans or tribes differentiated by their physical characteristics. Similarly, in One Piece, there are several races or tribes with unique physical traits that set them apart from each other. These races in One Piece fall into three categories: natural, hybrid, and artificial. In today's video, we'll explore all these races in detail. If you like the topic, please support the video by liking it and subscribing to the channel for more such content. Let's start the video with the natural races. First up are humans. Humans are the most common race in the world and can be found everywhere. They are the most numerous race globally and hold power as the world government, which is run by humans. The human race exhibits various body structures, such as horns, plants growing on their bodies, or even animal features. Unlike other races, humans don't have any special physical traits. However, humans have different tribes that have diverged from normal humans due to living in unique conditions, like the Kumate tribe. This tribe is the most violent and isolated, and they practice cannibalism, preferring to eat other humans, excluding their own tribe members. What sets them apart from normal humans is their silver hair and distinct noses. They have their own island called East Blue, where everyone dresses the same. Next is the Kuja tribe. The Kuja are physically identical to regular humans in every way, but they possess a unique trait. They can naturally use haki without any special training. This tribe also has a mysterious bond with snakes. These people live in a special place called Amazons where only girl babies are born. There's always a doubt about how they reproduce, but the process is the same as in the outside world. The women go out, conceive a baby with a male, return to Amazons, and boom, the baby is always a girl. Next is the Torino tribe. Everyone in this tribe is short and round and lives in the Torino kingdom in the South Blue. They live a primitive lifestyle, hunting and wearing leaves, but that doesn't mean they aren't intelligent. The Torino tribe is very advanced in the medical field and also creates unique weapons for fighting. This is where Chopper earned his master's degree after spending 2 years with the Torino tribe, learning a lot about medicines. Next are the world nobles. They are not different from humans in any physical way, but they have set themselves apart by creating their own government and holding all the power, claiming superiority. They believe that others are inferior and thus enslave them. Their oddities don't stop there. They roam around wearing helmets and spacesuits, embodying the peak of untouchability, but don't focus too much on them. They're all just ridiculous. Let's move on. Next are the fishmen. Fishmen are related to humans, but have the ability to breathe underwater. We see different types of fishmen with various aquatic traits like sharks, octopuses, dolphins, mermaids, seahorses, and many more. Fishmen have both lungs and gills, allowing them to live comfortably both underwater and on land. They possess 10 times the strength of humans, which makes them consider themselves superior, a belief that's somewhat justified. They have their own sovereign state where they teach fishmen karate. Fishmen appear frequently in One Piece, and they even have their own island, Fishman Island. We can find fishmen in nearly every legendary crew due to their impressive strength. Next up are the giants. As the name suggests, these people are just like humans, but of a much larger size. Due to their monstrous size, they possess tremendous strength, and their demand is high across the One Piece world because having a giant on your side grants you significant power. There have been experiments for years to create or capture giants using science. Even the world government is after them, and Big Mom spent her entire youth chasing after them, showing just how in demand they are. Most giants live in Elbaf, and they have good relations with the Shanks. There are 3 types of giants: normal giants, ancient giants known as Ors, and Yetis. Next are the people who live on Sky Island, where we learned about 3 races that were once humans. The first are the Skypians, who live on Angel Island. They are quite friendly, prefer a comfortable lifestyle, and are also very innovative, constantly inventing gadgets to improve daily life, like waver dial boats, harness dials for different uses. Skypians have a slightly different appearance with small wings on their backs, although they can't fly with them. Second are the Shandians. Shandians are people who used to live in the Blue Sea before coming to Jaya's sky. They are warriors who follow primitive customs and dress accordingly. The Shandians have wings that are slightly larger than those of the Skypians. There used to be a war between the two over the ownership of Skypia, but after Enel's departure, they now live peacefully together. The third group is the Birkins, who once lived on Sky Island's Burka. However, Enel destroyed them 8 years ago, and he himself is a Birkan, so no one knows how many Birkins are still alive. Next is the Mink tribe. The Mink tribe consists of humanoid animals. Just like fishmen have aquatic animal traits, minks possess land animal traits. They can speak, walk on 2 legs, and female minks tend to look more human. Minks are natural warriors who live on zoo, but some of them leave to explore the outside world world, living like normal people or joining pirate crews for extra fun. Next are the long leg and long arm tribes. We got to know about these tribes in detail in Dressrosa, where their names give away their characteristics. In the long leg tribe, everyone has legs that are much longer than normal, and they can vary in size among individuals. Similarly, the long arm tribe members have arms that are longer than usual. There's been a conflict between these two tribes for many years. Next is the three-eye tribe. This race is quite rare, and members have 3 eyes. They possess the ability to hear the voice of all things in red poneglyphs, but this power needs to be awakened under certain conditions. So far, we've only seen Pudding, Big Mom's daughter from this tribe. Next is the Tontada tribe. These are extremely small humanoid beings, smaller than a hand, but they are very fast and powerful. Their attacks can even destroy buildings. They are excellent in plant cultivation and live near Dressrosa. We first saw their colony in Dressrosa, where everyone was surprised by their strength. Additionally, the Tontada pirates are part of the Straw Hat Fleet. Next is the Snake Neck tribe. Members of this tribe are usually quite slim and have extremely long necks, longer than Candace Fling. So far, all the members we've seen belong to Big Mom's children, suggesting that this tribe likely lives in small areas, and some might have been captured by Big Mom. And we all know what Big Mom must have done with him. Next is the Kanokobito. These beings have bodies shaped like mushrooms with 4 legs, and one special thing about them is that this is all we know about them. Next is the infamous Lunarian Tribe. We first learned about this tribe in Wano, with King being the only known survivor, indicating that the race is nearly extinct. They used to live on the Red Line and possess large black wings that allow them to fly, along with the ability to manipulate flames, giving them ultimate defense. Because of their rarity and power, Big Mom wanted to recruit King to have children with this powerful race's genetics. This shows that the Lunarians are one of the most powerful races. So far, we've discussed all the natural races. Now let's talk about the second type, hybrid races. Hybrid races are born from the interbreeding of 2 different races with no limits on the possible combinations. The prime example is Big Mom's children. No one can rival the number of children and races she has created in the One Piece world. When a human interbreeds with another race, the human body usually inherits the powers of the other race, but it doesn't have much impact on that race. In this type, we'll discuss non-human hybrid races, where neither parent is human. First, we have the Wotan. This hybrid race is born from the union of a fishman and a giant. They are smaller than giants, but much larger than fishmen, possessing the powers of both parents. Next is the long-limbed human. This race is created from the genes of 2 rival races, the long arms and long legs. Despite their long-standing feud, someone managed to create this hybrid off-screen. Long-limbed humans have both longer arms and legs than normal, and we've seen them only in Charlotte Mom's book. Next is the Buccaneer race. The Buccaneers are nearly extinct since we haven't seen anyone other than Kuma from this race. There might be survivors in Marijoa, but they haven't been seen yet. This race wasn't formed by inter-race breeding. They have the bloodline of giants, but have become smaller in size due to adapting to habitable conditions. After the hybrid races, we have the third type, artificial races. Means these are created through scientific experiments or mechanical enhancements. First, we have cyborgs. A human implants mechanical parts or transforms their entire body into a cyborg like War Machine. Next are clones. Clones aren't born. They are created through a scientific process, as seen with the Germa 66 clones, which are used as weapons. The cloning technique was developed by Vegapunk and Judge. Next are the Seraphim, creations of Dr. Vegapunk. These are a special type of pacifista, built with various abilities such as the fighting abilities of the warlords, devil fruit powers, Lunarian lineage factor, and cyborg technology. Vegapunk calls the Seraphim the strongest form of humanity. Next are modified humans. These humans have undergone genetic modifications. We see an example of this with the Vinsmoke siblings. Judge enhanced the lineage factors of each of his children through bioengineering, giving them unique powers. Each has different abilities, with Sanji, who was initially treated as a failure, eventually emerging as the best modified human, possessing superior powers that make him the strongest among the Vinsmokes. Next are the Numbers, who we saw in Onigashima. They work for Kaido. The Numbers aren't ancient giants. They were experimented on at Punk Hazard, but were later rejected, possibly due to their color. Perhaps they were a failed project to recreate ancient giants, and Kaido took them in. Finally, we come to the last race, the extraterrestrial race. These beings live on the moon or other planets. Not much has been revealed about them so far, but we have heard about a pirate crew that hails from outside this planet. That's all for today. How did you like the video? Was it boring or exciting? Do let me know in the comments, and see you soon with another great topic.